and sacrifice once again to lead his sailors as a chief at sea. He made that commitment just as he did many times before as a Marine and as a sailor. But this sacrifice couldn't be made without the support of his loving family, of his children, and more specifically, Aaron Sorensen. As originally quoted by Meryl Frost, they say behind every great man is a great woman. That's an understatement in this case. Aaron, you're no ordinary woman. In fact, when Creating the Navy Wife was written, this author must have known you. Or someone just like you. Creating the Navy Wife. The good Lord was creating a model for Navy wives and was into his 6th day of overtime when an angel appeared. She said, "Lord, you seem to be having a lot of trouble with this one. What's wrong with the standard model?" The Lord replied, "Have you seen the specifications for this order? She has to be completely independent, possess the qualities of both mother and father, be a perfect hostess for 4 or 40 within an hour's notice, run on black coffee, handle every emergency imaginable without a manual, and be able to handle the flu, birthdays, and she must be willing to move to a new location 10 times in 30 years. And oh yes, she must have 6 pairs of hands." The angel shook her head slowly and said, "6 pairs of hands? No way." And the Lord answered, "Don't worry. We will make other Navy wives to help her. Besides, it's not the hands that are causing the problem. It's the heart. The heart must swell with the pride of her husband's achievements, sustain the pain of separation, beat soundly when it's overworked, tired, and be large enough to say, 'I understand,' even if she really doesn't, and 'I love you regardless.'" "Lord," the angel said, touching his arm gently, "go to bed, get some rest. You can finish this tomorrow." "I can't stop now," said the Lord. "I'm close to creating something unique. Already this model heals herself when she's sick, can put up 6 unexpected guests for the weekend, wave goodbye to her husband from the pier, runway or depot, and understand why it's important for him to leave." The angel circled the model of the Navy wife, looked at her slowly, and sighed. "It looks fine, but it is too soft." "She might look soft," said the Lord, "but she has the strength of a lion. You would not believe what she can endure." Finally, the angel bent over, ran her hand across the cheek of the wife, and she said, "There's a leak. Something's wrong with this construction, and I'm not surprised that it's cracked. You're trying to put too much into her." The Lord appeared offended at the lack of the angel's confidence. "What you see here is not a leak. It's a tear." "A tear? What's it there for?" said the angel. The Lord replied, "It's for joy, sadness and pain, disappointment, loneliness and pride, dedication to all the values that she and her husband hold dear." "You're a genius," exclaimed the angel, and the Lord replied, "I didn't put it there." Thank you.
Ushers, please escort Mrs. Chief Sorensen's wife and family to center stage. It's okay. Commander DeSoto will present the Certificate of Appreciation from the United States Navy. To all who should see these presents, greetings. Oh man. Let's do it again. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. There we go. By the authority vested in me, it is my pleasure to express to you the grateful appreciation of the United States Navy for enduring frequent and long separation from their husband, father, and son while he served his country. These months, indeed years, that he spent away from you constitute a clear and noble demonstration of his love for you and your family. You see, he left in order to ensure a safer world, a surer peace for you. To those who say a single man cannot make a difference, I say wrong. Your husband, your father, your son, he helped make the Navy strong and our nation safe. With his service to the Navy now complete, he will now be able to spend more time with his family. The United States Navy thanks you for enduring these separations, given this 12th day of January in the year of our Lord, 2016. Signed, Captain Whitlock, Commanding Officer, USS John C. Stennis. Oh, don't go anywhere.
Green light.
You better skip
It's
it.
something special today for Yes. All right, for my boys, got them a little timepiece. May faith always be your guide. It says love Dad and love Papa Joe and Dad. Probably gonna get through this, but it's so you never have to turn to your mom and ask for dad's gonna be hungry.
Thank you. Please return to the phone. Flag detail. Post.
Forward, march. And halt. About face.
I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly on top of the world's tallest building. I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I fly majestically over the great institution of learning. I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident. I am arrogant. I am proud. And when I'm flown with my fellow banner, my head is held a little higher. My colors a little truer. I bow to no one. I am recognized all over the world. I am worshipped. I am saluted. I am respected. I am revered. I am loved. And I am feared. I have fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Gettysburg, Shiloh, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Aragon Forest, Anzo, Pearl Harbor, Korea, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Vietnam, the Persian Gulf, Afghanistan, Iraq, and a score of other places long forgotten by all but those who were there with me. I was there. I have led my soldiers, sailors, airmen, and marines into battle. I followed them and I watched over them. They loved me. I was on a small hill in Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn and tired, but my soldiers, sailors, airmen, and marines cheered me. I was at Ground Zero in New York City on September 11th as cowardly fanatics attacked America. I was raised from the ashes of once proud building by brave firefighters, heroes who risked their lives to save others, showing all that America, although bloody, would never be beaten. Those who would destroy me cannot win, for I am a symbol of freedom, of one nation, under God, indivisible, of liberty and justice for all. I was proud. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries that I have helped set free. It does not hurt because I am invisible. I have slipped the bonds of earth, and from my vantage point of the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontier of space. I have been silent witness to all America's finest hour. But my finest hour come when I'm torn into strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the field of battle. My soldiers, my sailors, my airmen, my Marines, or when I lie in the trembling arms of a greedy mother at the gravesite of her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God, long may I wave.
Flag detail. Post.
Forward, march.
Keeping with tradition, and as an honor to your dedicated service on behalf of your many shipmates, including those who have made the supreme sacrifice, we present to you the United States National Ensign, the flag under which you have so proudly served and honorably defended. It is the true emblem of our unity, our thoughts, and our power, the purpose as a nation. Accept it, protect it, guard it, and forever remember that the young men and women you have trained, guided, and inspired will follow you in your footsteps and defend it with equal pride. In keeping with proud traditions, Command Master Chief and the Chief's Mess will now present Chief Sorensen with his sea chest. Chief Sorensen, on behalf of the USS John C. Stennis Chief Mess, this sea chest is presented to commemorate the milestones of your highly successful career. I speak for everyone when I say we wish you an equally successful retirement. Your retirement chest depicts your career achievements while serving in the United States Navy. It includes your many personal awards and the uniform service indicating the ranks that you have progressed through as you've worked your way up the advancement ladder. The bottom portion is for the national flag, symbolic of the nation you have so faithfully served during your 21 years of active duty. This flag was flown over the USS John C. Stennis. Commander DeSoto will now present his end of tour. Attention to award. Department of the Navy. This is to certify that the Secretary of the Navy has awarded the Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medal, Gold Star in lieu of 4th Award to Chief Electronics Technician, Surface Warfare, Aviation Warfare, Joseph M. Sorensen, United States Navy, for professional achievement as Radar Division Leading Chief Petty Officer, Combat Systems Department, USS John C. Stennis, CVN 74, from May 2013 to December 2015. An experienced leader, he directed 34 sailors responsible for 38 ship alterations and system upgrades during a 16-month maintenance availability, and then met all pre-deployment combat systems operational verification and testing timelines. Displaying exceptional foresight, he developed a 75-sailor combat systems training team responsible for earning a 100% grade overall in a final evaluation program, and making the crew operational ready for deployment to the 7th Fleet. Chief Sorensen's exceptional professionalism, unrelenting perseverance, and loyal devotion to duty reflected credit upon him and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Given this 27th day of December 2015, signed Captain M.A. Wetlaufer, United States Navy, Commanding Officer, USS John C. Stennis. Chief Sorensen will now present the traditional flowers for his wife, Mrs. Erin Sorensen. Senior Chief Brown. I'm sorry. bearing gifts. That's why everybody likes him.
Chief Petty Officers, active and retired, attention to the creed. You have on this day experienced that which comes to all of us who serve on active duty in our Navy. I say our Navy because your departure from active duty in no way terminates your relationship, regard, obligation to the United States Navy and your fellow Chief Petty Officers. But by law and tradition, U.S. Navy retirees are always on the rolls, ever ready to lend their service when the need arises. The respect you have earned as the Chief was based on the same attributes that will now carry you into retirement. You should have no regrets and should not view your retirement as the end of an era, but rather as orders to a new and challenging assignment, to a form of independent duty. Remember well that you have been and always will be accepted as a member of the most exclusive maritime fraternity, that of the United States Navy Chief Petty Officers. Active duty Chief Petty Officers salute you. Chief Petty Officers, hand salute. Ready, two. Retired Chiefs welcome you.
Welcome.
And we wish you your traditional fair winds and following seas.
Chiefs, please be seated. Senior Chief Lorkey will now recite the watch.
For 21 years, this sailor has stood to watch. While some of us were in our bunks at night, this sailor stood to watch. While some of us were in school still learning our trade, this shipmate stood to watch. Yes, even before some of us were born into this world, this shipmate stood to watch. In those years when the storm clouds of war were seen brewing on the horizon of history, this shipmate stood to watch. Many times he would cast an eye ashore, see his family standing there, needing his guidance and help, needing that hand to hold during those hard times. But he still stood to watch. He stood to watch for 21 years. He stood to watch so that we, our families, and our fellow countrymen could sleep soundly and in safety each and every night, knowing that a sailor stood to watch. Today we're here to say, shipmate, the watch stands relieved. Relieved by those you have trained, guided, and led. Chief Sorensen, you stand with me. We have the watch.